So, I have a lot more to say about this, as you can see from the title, because I'm making a fucking part two. First of all, I'd like to make it very, very clear that I do not think that just it's okay to say every single slur in existence from just anyone. Like, for example, I guess obvious example is the N word. I can't say that because I'm not black. Because the history is it evolved from the word Negro, which is Spanish for black, and um, I think it was a mispronunciation by Southern people to be you know that word, the N word, the hard R. So no, definitely white people can't fucking say that. And in fact, I do believe that most races, well, pretty much all races except for black people, because it's their word because they took it back. And if there's but anyways, I really want to focus on faggot and retard because retard really just means to originally just meant to be slow, like slow. Basically, that's what it means. And faggot just meant a bundle of sticks. And Britain, it's in the UK, it's shortened to fag to mean cigarette. And also they have many other meanings. Like a faggot is just someone stupid, or an idiot. Same with the word retard. It's also someone stupid, basically. Those so and I use them like that most of the time because it's just it's a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun with the word. You can even combine them. Fucktard, fagtard, and also the word gay. I also use that to replace the word lame because like bugs in your house, that's gay. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that those words don't really bother me, and I've just seen the word retard kind of evolve from a slur to just being something people would say online because as just like in the most casual way possible because and I want the words to be viewed that way by all of society because I am a queer person and I am also autistic and I think the words should be a lot more accessible. I think the words are marginalized themselves. I think I don't want us to be so scared of being like canceled on the internet when we're kind of just using the words in a pretty casual light because I mean based on the history of the words they're not really that bad, they just became something bad. But I think if we work hard as a society we can kind of bring the words back to a more neutral fashion because they should we should be free to use them that sort of way because I try to be really neutral with them to replace stupid and stuff like that because not that I don't use the word stupid but I use both interjectionally. I don't really one or the other. I use them. I use it all. But yeah, those two words I think we should move in a more we should move towards a more neutral sense of using those words. But the other slurs definitely not because those words have just too much bad blood with those ones. I don't think, you know. And also, what happens when people start getting offended by the word disabled, which is used for neurodivergent people like me. What happens when people start having issues with that? And that word is already pretty innocent in of itself. I do understand why the retard has become such a loaded word in today's society. I understand. I am aware of the history of when it was used like to put down disabled people like myself. I understand why it has become such a loaded word, but also people did use it that way, but it's only the real assholes who use it that way. But other people kind of just use it casually, like this is a bit retarded, that's a bit retarded. But it was never like meant to be against actual retarded people. Just like not necessarily calling people retarded in that sort of way. Like it was never really used in a way that would be against actual disabled people. It was never calling someone fucking disabled, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of just used as a replacement for stupid, lame, etc. And that's my next point. If we can't say retarded, we shouldn't be saying lame either, because people who are lame can't walk. But that word has never really had any sort of bad blood with it. It's never become this sort of negative pejorative. It's never become this sort of negative pejorative like the way retarded has. And people use both definitions of lame, and no one really has a problem with it. People like, well, can someone help me out here? Like, paralyzed has become the new word for lame, but that word doesn't have the same sort of bad blood that retard has. So yeah, I just think these words should we should get back to a more neutral stance with these words, because I like using their, kind of neutral definitions, because they can be used that sort of way. Yes, I mean, I totally recognize that that people have been offended by them. I used to get offended by them myself, but then I kind of thought these are just words like a lot of other words in the English dictionary, so then I started using them in more neutral ways. Maybe I would a few times call someone a faggot, like fuck you, buddy, basically. But I mean, I've also used them as with the literal definition with my friends, like you're a faggot, because my friends are actual faggots, like me. So yeah, no, I just think it would be better for society if we started using these words in a more positive light, because I think they can be used. They're like any other word. They can be used positively, negatively, neutrally, because they are just like every other word. You can use them as offensive, but I think it's interesting. But I think it's interesting of why we might use them as offensive when they are just regular words like the rest of the English fucking dictionary. Really, they really truly are. They really are just regular words. They should be viewed as regular words, not slurs. They should be viewed as regular words. And yeah, no, learning the history of those words has really helped me understand that maybe I shouldn't be so offended, since they were never negative pejoratives in the first place. They just have become that now. But yeah, once again, the word retard has sort of shifted back to its original status, and I want us to do the same with the word faggot, because yeah, once again, it's really not that bad. If people are just like using it in a neutral way, why should that bother you? But if you're not able to do that, I understand. This is just my opinion. On how I feel about the words. Like, yeah, no, like, I totally get it. Like, I totally fucking get, like, that, like, some people have been, that's, that's, some people fucking died hearing that. That was the last word they hear before their life was taken. So yeah, I completely fucking sympathize like with why some people might have a problem getting over that and viewing the word as anything else but it. But that is exactly the reason why I want the words to be viewed as less of a slur and more of just a casual everyday word because of how fucked up things have been with those words. I think their harmful definitions should die out altogether because it is a casual word to have fun with my friends using, and I want things to go back to that way when things were less severe with those words and those words were less negative and awful the way they are now, because maybe if we educate people on the word and how they can be used and taken, we can also get those words back to a more neutral meaning, because we've done so many fucked up things that have ruined and given the word the bad reputation because of, well, no, it wasn't. Well, wait, no, I didn't do anything. It was the fucking bigots. Fuck you guys. Like, this video isn't for you. Like, seriously, I want to make it perfectly clear that I'm not advocating that these words should be used in a harmful sense, because they can be not used in a harmful sense. Truly, they can be used in a non-harmful, more neutral sense, is the point I'm trying to get across with these words. They can be used in a more fun, casual way. Like I said earlier in my video. So I personally don't know how to educate people on this, on how to keep, well, we can just use them as more like you're a faggot, you're dumb, stuff, shit like that. And if we try really hard, we can get the word as with its harmful meaning of being a slur. Being a slur, we can somehow we can kill that definition of the word, because it shouldn't be viewed like that, if that makes any sense. That's going to do it for this. I'll probably be having more thoughts once again, because but that's it for now. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.